Welcome back to the Juice.
Bang.
So, Henrik, you play spike ball.
I do.
Yeah. So, what's this spike ball thing all about?
Wait, do we start right now?
What is spike ball? Tell me.
We're not started yet, right?
What the fuck is spike ball? Talk to me.
Wait, is this
bro.
a real question?
Talk to me.
I mean,
What is spike ball?
Spike ball is a game. Wait, we started for real? This
Can
can't
you just
be.
answer the question?
This is actually the first question. This is a real question you're asking?
You play spike ball.
Yeah, I play spike ball.
What is spike
Oh,
ball?
I see what you're doing. You want me to explain to people who don't play spike ball what spike ball is?
Precisely.
Keep going.
This is for real.
Ask me answer the dang question.
Oh, spike ball. All right, spike ball.
Well, guys, we're recording.
Tell me who you know doing things like the Lemon Boys do it on the way to the top. This just elevator music, matter of fact.
Spike ball's full of a bunch of losers.
I'ma put it in reverse like Fanaki, cocky. Never be killing these brothers softly.
Travis Core trains dogs to bite people.
Y'all be driving stick shift. This is auto. You know I turn it up. I wanna beat up the beat. You gotta see if the
Hey guys, it's Kyle Keenan. Keenan is key.
Gabe Fanaki is going to be playing with
You know I'm about to eat like a Ryan Paul. Too tough, no rest crown, I wear it. Big cut, big flex, Mike Garrett. Run the game round here, this is natural. And you know I got the touch like a masspole. Spike lemonade, on the way to the top, about to elevate. Spike lemonade, and the boys don't play, better get it straight. Come on!
Honestly, with the Discord, dude, I honestly just thought it was a bit of a bitch ass move.
Are you serious?
That's so good. Welcome back, everybody. Spike Lemonade Pod, episode 27 with the boy, Henrik. We have Zach Vance here with us this week. Going to be emceeing us, doing a little behind-the-scenes work, keeping the mics clean.
Little computer boy action.
Yeah, going to be helping us with some intel. Josh D here, Maddie Spo, per usual. Tonight's guest. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
The one and only. Tonight's guest, we're going to veer a little bit away from our usual round net discussion. And tonight's discussion is going to be more about you, what you have going on, where you came from, where you're headed as a musical artist, and where the sort of connection is between the two is. Henrik, obviously, one, you play with our group around here, and vice versa. And two, you wrote the coolest spike ball related song that has ever existed.
Maybe the only.
Maybe the only.
Maybe the only.
But it's groundbreaking. And there'll probably be more now.
Okay.
But
The other day.
it's definitely the only.
Yeah, probably. Definitely the best. I don't know about the only.
Has anybody in the crowd heard one?
Good question.
Have you heard a spike ball song before?
All right. Well, the other day, Christian Bennett called me, and he was saying, we were just talking, and something along the lines where out of nowhere he just goes, dude, that song goes hard for no reason. He's like, I was listening to it, and you know, like how you tune out during the intro with a lot of podcasts, and then I heard Fanaki, and I was like, wait, did I just hear Fanaki? And it was like, maybe I gotta go back and I gotta re-listen to that. Like, what is it? And he kept hearing all these things. It's like, it's sick, dude. It actually goes way too hard for no reason.
Let's go.
It goes extremely.
You're good at what you do.
It goes extremely hard. So, dude, if you could just take us to the very beginning. So you are a musician.
Yes.
What would you say that your genre in the music world is currently?
Currently, I'm folk, country folk, acoustic, stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Listening to your stuff, I connect with that. Take me back, before we get into what you're doing now with everything, to the very beginning.
Origins?
How did you the origin story. If you want to condense it, fine. How did you even get into all this?
Okay, so the first time I started making music, I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
I specifically remember what it was. So it was the World Cup was going on. I don't even know what year that was. Maybe 2014 World Cup. Was there a 2014 World Cup?
Yeah.
I think that there was.
I think I was in 5th grade at the time, and we had a school project, and one of the options was you can make a song about the World Cup. And so I made a song about the World Cup on my mom's iPad on GarageBand. And that was the first time I ever made a song, and I got hooked from there. My teacher was like, this is so cool. Obviously, it was awful. I was in 5th grade. But my teacher was like, this is cool. My friends like, this is cool. And I got hooked. So kept going. All throughout middle school, my alias was Redhead Rap. So I started doing rap. I always wanted to do rap as a young kid because that's what I don't know, that's what I was into. I did that all throughout middle school and high school. Obviously never went anywhere. I think my highest streamed song in high school was 2,000 plays on SoundCloud. Like I wasn't even putting stuff out on like Spotify or anything like that. Yeah, that's kind of the origin. Just redhead rap, was grinding it back in the day. That's all I did. It was sick. It was sick.
So when did you reach the point where you're like, all right, I'm gonna take it a touch more seriously?
Okay. So during quarantine, I just hopped on TikTok. I started out I was just hosting like TikToks, and I grew a following on TikTok. I think around like 100K followers on TikTok, not music related at all, just posting stuff. And at the time, I wasn't making music anymore. I kind of like just get like, I don't know, I was whatever. But when I got a following, I was like, this maybe is a chance to start this back up again. And so I just hopped into it, and at that point I was like, okay, I have a small following now. I need to take this a little bit more seriously and actually invest some time and money into it. So I bought a better setup, recorded a song, hired a mixing engineer to actually make it sound good, put it out. It got received pretty well. And from there I was like, oh, I'm just keep doing it.
And what was that song?
Yeah.
What was the
This
birthplace?
It was called Bad Dreams. It was in 2020.
Okay.
And it was like, back then I was doing like melodic rap stuff, like Juice WRLD, Kid Laroi type stuff. Yeah.
What made you switch from redhead rap to Henrik?
Yeah. Well, so even like 2020 when I put out my first real song and everything, I was Henrik then because Redhead was a little ridiculous. I don't think that's gonna like.
So the
go
Bad
anywhere.
Dreams was Henrik.
Bad Dreams was my first Henrik song.
All right.
Gotcha.
How did that get received? Like, what was the?
Did well.
Yeah?
I mean, I listen back to it now. I'm like, this is pretty cheeks, but at the time, people were into it. I was only. It was fun. It was pretty fun. I was only 18. I was still in high school, senior in high school, just graduating. Yeah, people liked it. I mean, it did. It streamed pretty good. I mean, it definitely gave me the like hope to like keep grinding it and think maybe this could be a future.
So rap to folk. Like, how does that make any sense?
It
I feel like
doesn't.
people who listen to rap would probably not touch folk with a 10-foot folk,
Yeah, that's
right?
kind of fact.
So, bridge those for me. Like, what did you listen to it growing up, or what's the deal?
I
not
actually
really.
don't know if I agree with that take.
Really?
You don't think so?
I think people like a wide range of
I
music.
think you're right.
And I think people that fuck with rap would be like, oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
I mean, that's what I was about to say. Actually, like growing up, like I just listened to everything. Like I'm not really like I loved rap, but I listened to all types of genres.
I feel like folk country is like one of those things where like that's the one genre where people either hate it or they love it.
I think country is.
Less folky?
I think folk's a little more trendy now. I think
Definitely
it's more
now.
mainstream.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it.
Would you give one person credit for making it more mainstream now?
Probably Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the big guy, and Noah Khan. He's more folky than country, but
Yeah.
he's huge. Those are probably the main guys. But yeah, the bridge was just kind of like I was doing rap for the longest time. I didn't want to do it anymore. I just felt like it wasn't going where I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020, I went to my first semester of college right after I dropped my first song, and I dropped out like within a month because like I just wanted to. I knew I wanted to just do music, so I dropped out. Pushed the rap stuff for a couple years. Did all right. I was able to live off of it, but it was nothing crazy. And then there was a point in 2021 where I kind of got discouraged. 21 to 2022, I kind of got discouraged. Was like, I don't know if this is really going to go anywhere. Like maybe this is just like a fun little thing. And I went back to college for a semester. And then I had another moment where I was like, screw that. I know I just want to do music. And then that's when I made the genre switch because I knew if I was going to come back, I needed to do something different, something that felt more like I belonged, like more authentic to me, and just able to utilize different skills that I had. So I made the switch. I don't know, it felt right. It just felt right. Yeah, that's why. 2022, I was just every song I was doing a song a month, and every song I did a different genre, just trying to experiment.
See which one you like.
Yeah, and so I put out a song called Breathing in the end of May. It was like an acoustic folk vibe, and that one blew up on TikTok.
Yeah, that one did well. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so I like played it to you in the car at the Virginia. tournament. Yeah, and that blew up, so then I was like, okay, maybe this is like a lane I can take.
Maybe this is your lane.
Yeah, and so then I just kept pushing that, and then I followed that up with another song, Grace, and then that one blew up even more. I was like, okay, I think I'm finding the pocket that really fits me.
So since Breathing, how many songs are you at now that you released since Breathing? Folk. vibes.
Oh, folk. Let's see. So I got Breathing Grace. This one called Good on You. Turn Out Fine. Go Birds. The one I just dropped. What the frick is it called? Free song I just dropped.
Turn out.
Half of Forever.
Forever, yeah.
Half of Forever. So I don't know how many that is.
I
Like
had
6.
it, then you made me lose
That's
it.
like 6.
That's a good segue. So Henrik just dropped a song. It's called Half of Forever.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How's that? That's as we're recording this. It's been out for about a week now.
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Oh, sick.
Yes.
And what's the receive on that looking like right now?
So actually, like right now, it's looking like it's gonna be my best streaming song. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's popping right now. Actually, to be honest, it's doing a lot better than I thought.
Is there like analytics you can look at, like
Yeah,
how
so-
YouTube has it?
So Spotify Artists shows you, like, for the first week of your release, it shows you live numbers. So I can it updates every time somebody streams. I can see.
That's really cool. And do you have like management at all, or is
No.
it all you?
No management, never.
Do you still have that mixer guy for the audio
Yeah,
mix?
yeah. I mean, I have like people I work with, like
Okay.
producers and engineers. But when it comes to management and stuff like that, no, I'm good on that.
So
I
it's
don't need that. Trying
as
to take
far
my
as
money.
your production team goes, how many people does it take for you to get from writing the song?
Yeah.
Like, walk me through the process of writing a song.
Yeah.
So is it just you who writes it? Do you get help who with writing,
It's-
and then going
yeah.
into recording and output and editing?
For sure.
Like, run me through that.
Yeah, so usually writing, it's usually I write everything myself, but sometimes I'll work with other people. It just depends on what I'm feeling. The process is really low maintenance. Like, it's just me. Starts with me having an idea, go to my main producers, who is my roommate Justice, or one of my really good friends Graham, who's also very, very popular artist. He's very good. So those are the main 2 guys I work with producer-wise. So I just got 2 main guys, producer. Usually I'm writing everything. I'll write with one other guy. His name's Coop. He's also my roommate. And then 1 engineer. So really the whole team is like, it's like 4 to 5 people, super low key, just all my friends, and we do everything in our rooms. Low budget, keep the cost low.
So no recording booth, nothing like
I just
that.
record in my room.
Yeah. Do you have like a sound
Crazy,
setup?
bro.
Like you
That's
have
crazy.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that's what most people are doing these days. They just have an SM7B, their laptop, and a mic stand. I don't even use a mic stand anymore. I used to. Now I just
You
hold,
hold it,
It doesn't even matter. The
That's
SM7B
sick.
is so versatile. So yeah, it's just everything we do in our rooms, just a few friends, and that's how I like to do it.
There you go. There you go. So, when you go about releasing a song, you have a certain timeline, or do you just kind of put it out when you make it? What's
Yeah,
going on with that?
Yeah. So this year I'm doing 2 songs a month. So just make a song if I really like it, upload it that day for usually like a week in advance. They tell you to upload 4 weeks in advance, but it's stupid. You don't need to do that. So I'll upload it, pretty much the day I make it, and then drop it, and then just start promoting.
So
once
you
it's
said,
out.
if it's good.
If
How
I-
many
if I'm feeling
songs
it.
have you made that haven't made the cut and haven't made Spotify, or haven't been released?
A lot,
Yeah.
too many. But usually it's I won't even finish it if I'm
Okay.
not feeling it. Like if I finish a song, I'm probably dropping it for
Gotcha.
the most part.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I still feel like Grace is my favorite of your songs, bro.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
I really
I
do.
think it's my favorite too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, for me, can I just hop on
Yeah.
real quick?
Yeah.
For me, it was like I wanted to know more, and you could have created this Grace as it could have been a fictional character in all seriousness.
Yeah.
But listening to the song, it made me want to call you or text you and be like, "You got to tell me more about what the hell's going on with
Fire.
Grace." Yeah, which
Yeah.
is cool. Give you like a real life connection, and you
Yeah.
could have made it up out of nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it opened you up a little bit more to not an emotional or sensitive side, but I think you showed a little bit more vulnerability in that song than some of the other ones.
That's okay. Fine.
Yeah, I loved it.
Thanks,
What about you? What would you say?
I think it's a similar thing. I think I just like the story a lot. I think it's really catchy too, but I really like the story. I don't know. I think the story is super sick.
It is.
Is it a true story?
Yeah.
No.
No. So Grace, is like sort of a real person, sort of not really.
Okay.
That's this girl I met this girl in New York. Her name was Grace, and that's really the only truth to it. It's like I thought that was a sick name. Literally, I met her and then I went home. I was like, yo, I'm gonna write a song with Grace. This is a sick name because I had been wanting to write a song about like a character.
Of course.
And so I was like, this is perfect. So I took that and just ran with it and just crafted a story from there.
Sweet. So, story, was it like inspired by anything, or was it more like
No, I'm not
it
gonna
was
lie, I
all just up here?
I
You
just made it up. I wanted to make a song about somebody leaving their hometown.
Mhm.
And then I wanted to create a detailed backstory behind that. So like this backstory is like Grace is like abused by her family, and she like is like becomes an alcoholic to like deal with it. And that's like, I don't know. I just thought it was a cool backstory. I don't know.
It sounds good.
Cool.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
I say, bro, this is just what I'm thinking.
Okay.
In like a year, I think you should release another song and it just be like another like fictional update on Grace.
Just a Grace update.
Just a Grace update.
Grace
That'd
part
be
two?
so
That'd be
cool,
sick.
bro.
That'd
Like,
be fire.
where's Grace? Like, we'll give you the update
Bro,
on Grace. It'd be
you know
crazy.
what would actually be crazy
What?
is if I just started releasing songs. I don't even have to say Grace in the song every time, but I could build like a world around her.
Yeah.
And like just different,
it's
different,
like the-
different like stories that between me and Grace.
So it's
Be
like the
unbelievable.
MC,
That'd be sick.
it's
It'd
like
be
the MCU. It's like your own universe.
Yeah,
Or that would actually be. That's
It
actually
would
a
be
really
so
good
cool.
idea.
It would be so
That actually
cool.
that's a really good idea.
So every song is connected to each other. These
yeah,
are
like
all
a
the
little
same
world. And then
Then
it becomes an album.
I have an idea. Then you get somebody that you want to be Grace.
Okay.
Like just in a fictional world.
Yeah,
Just a girl you know.
Okay.
Create an IG for Grace, and then like you drop a new song about where she's at, and then her IG post is just like her like there like dealing with something.
Wow.
It'd be crazy. Then it like lines up with the song releases.
Henrik and his
That's a pretty
mascot.
cool
It'd
idea.
be cool. It'd be really cool.
That's sick.
The world idea. That is.
That's good
sick.
marketing.
I'm a big fan of that.
That's, building a world is huge.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah,
of artists do that.
100%.
Yeah.
So you mentioned album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't release albums.
No.
Too much work.
Boo, we hate albums.
Boo. Why do we
We
hate
hate albums
albums?
as independent artists.
Why?
It's all about ROI. Like I look at
What
my
is that?
return on investment.
Okay.
So I look at my songs as an investment.
Stupid question. I knew that.
That's a bad question.
You knew that.
I just did. I
You
heard,
were in the zone.
I heard ROY.
Oh, my bad. Rookie of the year.
My
Rookie
bad.
of the
My
year.
bad.
Rookie of the year.
I look at every song as an investment. So if I'm gonna work on an album, that's gonna take months, a lot of money, a lot of time. For me, I don't have the core. I feel right now where it's worth the investment. But
Okay.
a single is worth the investment. A single is very cheap to do, takes no time, and it's the best vehicle to like grow your core and grow your fan base. And I can just put those out and keep growing. Once I get to a point where I feel like I have a core, maybe I would drop an album. But right now, not worth it. Not worth money or time for me.
Do you have a number that you're thinking of where it's like,
I don't
okay,
know.
once I hit maybe this many streams or this many followers,
I don't think
then
it's-
I think I want to release an album.
I don't even think it's a number because like you can have a lot of followers and streams and still not have a strong core. I think you just know. I just think it's just a feeling like. I think you just know. I don't
It's just
know.
time.
I'll know when I know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think it's a good point too, bro, because I know there's a handful of artists who have had, like, let's say they drop like an album, they have like a banger song.
Yeah.
Then they have almost this unbelievable rise, and then it's like they don't drop any more songs that you like,
Yeah,
or like for
yeah.
whatever reason now they're gone.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And like you said, build an army
Yeah.
first, and then sort of like
Yeah.
roll with that.
That's how you build longevity.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of my main focuses this year. That's why I started that North Main thing you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the group chat on
to
Instagram.
group chat, but then I also started a separate page.
Okay,
I
it's
have
called
a whole
North
page.
Main Street.
Yeah, just that's for like the main people that really, really rock with it, and I know, if I drop something, they're gonna stream it. If I put out merch, they're gonna buy it. If I have shows, they're gonna go. Those are the main guys. Everybody else, I'm happy they're there, but they're not gonna listen to everything I put out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all about just trying to build a core.
So North Main's your core,
North Main's the core, dude.
and you're trying to just make that as big as possible.
Yes.
That's sick. That's
Yes.
sick. So have you performed at all live?
Yeah, I was doing shows from 2021 to 2022. I'm not doing them right now though.
Why?
Because
I feel like you've gotten only more popular, no?
Yeah, I have. But since I transitioned into a different style, the live show looks a lot different. So
Yeah.
it's gonna take a lot more to put into, a lot more practice. Doing a rap live show is, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but you just
Easier.
go up there with a MP3 and rap over the beat, and it's not a ton of work. You still have to put in work to prepare and not look like an idiot, but a live show with like
Easier to
full-
pull off.
Yeah, live show with full band is a different story that I don't think I'm ready for yet.
So
Fair.
where does the music part come from? Where does your instruments come from? So you do the
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, I do.
Do you play every single instrument in your song?
Absolutely not. No, I don't even play instruments like that. The only instrument I can play is saxophone.
That's a sick
Kind of
instrument
cold
to play
though.
that. Yeah.
That's
Throw that in a
cold.
folk song.
I'm trying to learn guitar. Dude, that'll be sick actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
but-
sax.
Now so like I said earlier, like my two main guys I work with, their name is Graham and Josh. It's just my close friends.
Mhm.
They're producers. They just do everything. They play everything.
Gotcha.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so from your roots here in West Deptford, New Jersey, right?
No, Woodstown, New Jersey.
Woodstown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's
But-
right, with Banowski.
But now, yeah, me and Bono.
All right.
Me and Bono.
Woodstown, New Jersey, to now fast forward through, your progression during, COVID, then coming out, and then releasing singles.
Yeah.
Now you're living in Nashville,
I am,
Tennessee.
yeah.
For, let's say, what has been about 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, 3-4 months. Yeah.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
Have you felt like, I felt like you were doing good here, but like when you've been there, have you felt the difference? Like, all right, Nashville's a little different. Like, or is it more like you can draw more inspiration? Is the team stronger? Because it feels like you're working with a small team.
Yeah.
Like, I love that you went to Nashville, and you have to do what's best for you. But I wonder, what are the best parts about a musician in Nashville right now?
Bro, honestly, for me, since I'm independent and I have a small team, really the only factor that went into the move was that's where my team's at. They all live there already. And so it just makes every day I can wake up and just grind with them. Instead of, before we were doing FaceTime sessions, stuff like that, flying out every once in a while, just easier. Every day I can wake up there. I live with them. So it's wake up, walk across the hall, and get grinding. It's just different. It's just different. It's all about accessibility.
Where do you see your future in Nashville? Like, next couple years.
Yeah.
What is your goal for, like, location-wise? Like, did you really move to Nashville for your crew, and then maybe for a future?
Yeah.
Like, what is your idea with the future?
Yeah. I mean, so I haven't lived there long enough to say if maybe I'll end up liking it even more than I do now, but I don't think for me it's a long-term play.
Okay.
I like the Northeast. That's where my family is. I want to live around my family eventually when I can afford my own, like to buy a house or something like that. So I think the play right now is I'm just living out there to grind it out, grow, and then eventually I want to move back to Northeast, New York probably, New Hampshire.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Very cool. Dude, we get to see you from time to time, but you're also one of those people, and there's I meet a lot of good people in Spikeball, so don't take this the wrong way. But you were one of those ones that I was like, dang, he's like an OG. He's like good people.
Yeah.
So I very much enjoyed our hangs and being around you and getting to know a little bit about you and your family and your drive. And I like watching you play too, which is cool.
Nobody likes watching me play. Come on, man. Appreciate it, bro. It was a short time though. We didn't get to really.
When did we meet?
Only this summer, so.
That's true.
Where
so
the
it
heck
wasn't
did we
that
meet?
long.
It wasn't that long.
It must have been June. It was at a pickup at West Effort. You and Jay pulled up, and Ryan, Paul, and Gabe was like, "This is my friend Josh," and that's all I remember.
That was that.
That's a hell of a memory. He knew the exact everything.
Jay
West
was wearing
Effort.
this silly tie-dyed shirt. I remember.
No, that's even
Goofy.
crazier.
I remember
I
that.
can't believe that, bro. Can't believe that.
Are you sure, Ryan Paul? Because I remember
he was
that
wearing
day.
a Rowan shirt, a Rowan
bro.
owl or Temple
What was I wearing
Some
when you
owl.
met me? When did you meet me?
at the Virginia tournament. You came to our B&B. You pulled up. I think you were wearing a USA jersey, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, the night we stayed at my family's
Yeah,
place?
not B&B, the
wow.
family.
I couldn't even told you that. I don't remember
Yep.
when I met you.
I remember that.
Wow, bro. That was sick.
It's all right.
That was a fun time. That was a fun
That
time.
was fun, yeah.
That was fun.
That was sick.
I remember that. I just didn't remember that was the first time we met.
When'd you meet Zach?
Vance?
Yeah, Vancy.
A long time ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, much longer. Yeah, 2019. It was. I didn't know you that well a
Yeah.
few years ago,
Yeah.
but I think
We played pickup. I
we
remember
played a couple times. We weren't close.
someone, I forget who it was, it might have been Kate or Gabe, was telling me that you make music, and then I
Okay.
followed you on TikTok. And you were making Christian rap.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
really?
this guy's kind of sick. He has a.
It was
like,
decent.
Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
pretty good. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Take it.
I mean, pretty good for crap, you know. Christian
I
rap
do-
is
Christian
crap.
rap.
I do want to go back to that with the
Okay.
TikTok. You said you blew up on TikTok before really music,
Yeah.
right? What were you doing? Were you dancing?
No.
TikTok dance?
I was doing Christian stuff. That's what
Okay.
he said. I was doing Christian rap, so I was really big into the Christian side. During quarantine, it was the community was really big. A lot of people were posting, whatever,
So it was music. You were posting music.
No.
Like
no.
messages
No, I was doing
and,
messages,
like inspirational
okay.
stuff.
I'm
and-
promoting other people's Christian music.
right.
I'll be like, yeah, check this fire, and then
Gotcha.
people like it.
Yes.
Cool,
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you because there's a story between Half of Forever or whatever, right? Like you were supposed to make that song for some folk artist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they just didn't want it anymore. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so me and my friend Graham, I was telling you about. So Graham is a really big artist himself, and he produces for a lot of big artists. He's successful. So this big guy, I don't even probably won't say his name, but he came through for a session. So Graham made this beat. He made 4 beats for the guy just so give him options.
Yeah.
and that was just one of the ones he turned down.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So it wasn't even with you. It was with Grant.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna collab together, and then.
Oh no,
He was like,
no,
"Actually,
no,
I'm
no,
out."
no, I'm not on that guy's level. No.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't collab. No.
Dang.
No, he's massive.
So did he take another one of Graham's beats?
Yeah. They ended up making they made a really good song. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What is do you see yourself collabing with people? Making some duets?
Eventually, I think for me, it like has to.
that'd be adorable. You and Graham
has
have
to
a
be
duet.
right. If he's down, I'm down, bro. Tell Graham.
Go tell him. Let him
Graham,
know,
you
Graham.
seeing this, bro?
Come
I'm
on.
down.
What are you waiting for?
it
He's
has
right
to
there.
be-
He's across the hall.
It has to be
Across the
right.
hall.
It has to be right, and for me, I think it has to be beneficial for me. Like I honestly, unless I really like the artist, I probably wouldn't collab with somebody pretty small, just because it wouldn't make sense as an investment. But if it comes, I would only collab with people that I'm a fan of, probably. Just because if I'm gonna do a collab, I want to feel like it's adding value. It's not just collabing just to collab, and I want to feel like, I want to do it. I don't want to feel like I'm just doing it just to do it. So it has to make sense.
Who's your dream collab?
Ooh, good question.
Right now,
Good question.
If you could have one person to make a song with right now, and they walk in that door and they're like, Henny, come on, let's make a song.
Probably, bro, it has to be Noah Khan just because he's the guy right now, and
Yeah.
he's probably my favorite artist right now.
Oh, yeah?
He's just goated.
What's your favorite song by him?
Underrated pick, probably Come Over. Have you
I
heard
don't
that
know
one?
that one. I don't.
How about New Perspective?
See, I'm not big into the
Oh,
show.
yeah, you don't even know.
So I
You don't even know.
know his mainstream stuff. That's
So
about it.
you know, like Sixth Season?
Yeah, everyone knows that
It's
song.
a banger.
It's a
banger.
great song.
It is.
It's a banger.
Do you know the songs he just said?
No.
They're more like they're just album cuts. Album cuts.
Oh, yeah.
Hits. They're not
Okay.
hits.
They're buried treasure.
Yeah, they're fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
have to.
And I like it.
I'll have to, yeah.
Fire.
What I wanted to ask you this. So you were talking about like an artist who produces albums and like how it's like everything's got to be a banger now. You listen to Luke Combs at all?
Not much.
No?
But a few songs. Going, Gone is that a song?
Yeah.
You listen to Luke Combs?
I think
You
so.
listen to Luke Combs? How about
But
all right, whatever.
from what I've heard for Luke Combs,
Okay.
Luke Combs has never produced a bad song. I've never heard a bad song
Okay.
from him.
I
All of
can
his
tell you.
fans
Props to
say-
Luke.
Fair enough.
Dude, he's been doing really good. So why don't you just be the next Luke Combs and release
That would be nice.
albums on albums of bangers on
He's
bangers?
got a big fan base that listen to the album.
He started on
He's got
social
the
media.
Yeah.
He started on Vine.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So you started on TikTok. You're the new Luke Combs.
Give me a few years.
Make it done. Make it happen.
Massive, bro.
Come on.
He's got 20 million monthly listeners.
You'll get bigger.
600,000.
You'll get bigger.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
I believe
that's
in
the goal.
you.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
I want to do albums. Like
How many-
I'm not like saying, oh, I hate albums.
No, yeah, for
I
sure.
want to do an album, but just not right now.
Right. You have to have the traction. How many followers you have on your social media? And then how many like listens or downloads on Spotify?
Okay, so on Instagram I have 80,000, and then TikTok I have 550,000. On Spotify I have almost 700,000 monthlies now. My highest streaming is 5 million.
Highest streaming song.
Yeah,
What song is that?
Got it.
Grace.
Grace. Yeah.
It's gonna be Half of Forever soon.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
What
That's
do you think? How long do you think it'll take Half of Forever to
To get
beat
past
Grace?
that,
Yeah.
oh, dude.
If it's that
Months,
good,
months.
it's on the climb. Yeah.
Well, you never know. It could in a week.
You're true.
It depends on how I do on TikTok.
True.
Also, dude, I feel like because you're doing 2 songs a month now, if there's another song that comes out that like rips,
Yep.
that one could explode even more.
Facts. That's why you do it, bro.
Yeah.
Keep building, snowballing,
Yes.
and build the back catalog too. That's another reason I'm doing too, because since I'm on a new sound, I want to fill my catalog out with the new sound. So when people hear a song, they go to my page. There's more of that type of stuff to listen to instead of going back, what is this Juice WRLD freaking song that I'm listening to right now? You know what I mean?
100%.
Are you keeping that on?
For now,
You ever gonna take it off?
I don't know. I think even if I take it down, I would still move it somewhere else for the OGs, because I don't want to do my OGs dirty. They were rocking with me. Like
Yeah.
I had a core that was like, I love this stuff. So I feel like I do like the OGs dirty by
just canning it? Yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna maybe move it somewhere else eventually. But I'm keeping it up for now for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Is it a good memory for you to look back on?
It
You ever
is.
listen
It
back
is.
on them?
I do sometimes. Yeah.
Do you listen to your own music?
I do.
Yeah.
That's
I do.
sick.
There's a lot of people who hate listening to their own music.
I hate listening to my own music around other people. It's so awkward.
I feel that.
Because then you're like looking around, people don't really know how to react. They don't know if they want to be like, oh, this is sick, or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
They won't give their.
And you don't
true-
know what anybody's actually thinking.
Yeah.
But I listen to it by myself in the car. I like it.
Is your playlist just
That's awesome.
Henrik, no con, no con?
No, I'm not on any playlist. I just listen to the liked songs.
Sweet, dude.
Because I don't want to put my playlist on and then my song comes on when I'm with other people.
True,
It's embarrassing.
true. It's a little embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. But everybody does it to you.
Yeah.
At Spike, people try to put my stuff on. I'm like, bro, don't
Stop.
do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I did that. Remember? Do you remember when I did that when we had
You put on
this
stressed out at the tournament
tiny
at your house.
tourney? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what are we doing?
I was
I'm
trying to
I'm
get in
trying
his
to
head.
play right now.
I know.
That's
trying to get in
hilarious.
his
Playing
head.
against Ant and Jay, and you're putting this on.
There's a little Easter egg. There's a little Easter egg in one of your songs.
Is
That's
there?
from a Spike Ball group, isn't it?
Is there?
Isn't there?
There's an Easter egg.
In Go Birds.
Oh, yeah. And Go Birds at the very end of the song, on the line Go Birds, there's a group vocal, and it's who was in that? Do you remember?
Me,
Josh Vance, Brandon,
Gabe,
Mike Lynn.
Mike Lynn.
That's a crazy.
No way,
crazy.
Mike Lynn is
Don't
on.
give him props for that.
Mike
no,
Lynn.
no.
Shout
We'll
out
bleep his
Mike
name out.
Lynn. Shout out Mike Lynn.
Dylan.
Was he there?
Yeah, this was there.
Yeah,
Dizzy.
Dylan was there.
Okay.
Gabe
Yeah,
was there.
Gabe was there. Yeah, that was fun.
I remember
swear-
hearing that and like someone told me. I think it was Jake who told me. He's
Okay.
like, "Oh yeah, this is actually all of us." I was like,
fire.
"What?"
Yeah, I like
I
to.
was like,
I
"Yeah,
like
we
to
were
do
there for that."
It was cool.
I like to do that. Like
It's cool
yeah.
tie-ins.
Yeah, if I have like group parts on my songs or just like random stuff like that, I like to hit my friends for it. Just like I want my friends to be involved in what I do.
That's sick,
It's
dude.
not. It's just fun.
I think Zach's voice, you hear it a lot. in
Yeah,
there.
Do
you
you?
hear my voice,
Really?
hella, yeah.
Why?
Zach was like, "I need to be heard." I just yelled it.
It's because I was holding the phone
Oh,
like,
were
right
you?
here.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling everyone what to do, so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
just didn't think about it.
It's fire.
Yeah, it was sick though.
How about for the listeners that like are like hardcore your fans but don't know as much about the back end of Spotify? So like for instance, I know how YouTube works with subscriptions and
okay.
that. Like Spotify, you get the song, it gets X number of listens, downloads, the whole bit. Not how much do you make off a song, but like how does Spotify even? Do they cut you a check? How does it even work?
Yeah. All right. So since I'm independent, I use a distributor. Do you guys know what DistroKid is? I think I talked to one of you about DistroKid.
You talked to me about it a little
So
bit.
DistroKid is a platform basically where you pay the cheapest rate is $20 a year. You can upload unlimited songs for
Okay.
the year, great value, and they send it off to every major platform, so Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, Amazon, etc. So they send that, and so they're basically like the middleman. So whenever I get paid, the money goes into my DistroKid, and then I can just deposit it right into the bank. So it's really easy, it's nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than I would have thought.
It really is. It's very simple.
That's pretty sick.
Shout out DistroKid.
I bet nowadays it's just crazy to. Could you imagine doing it like 30 years ago?
30 years ago, you need a label. That's why
Right.
times have changed. This is goated to be an independent artist these days. You don't need no label, bro.
Yeah.
Label's corny. Trying to take
Label
all your money,
schmable.
bro.
It's
Tell
all,
you what to
it's
do.
all Henrik now.
Corny.
Do you
No.
think that they get you more eyes though? You know what I mean,
It
and
could.
more ears. Like if you go real big,
For sure. Yeah. I think if you want to maximize your best bet's probably a label.
right? But where you
That's
are
not
right
what I'm
now, it
look-
makes no sense.
That's not what I'm looking. I don't want to be megastar, 500 million listeners. I want to be doing very well on my own, control my life, and make a good living to support my family. That's my goal. My goal is not to be like a megastar. I just want to do what I love and support my family off of it.
Whoa.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd say that.
Really?
That's pretty cool. No,
Really?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have thought.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I would do shows like here and there, maybe tour like one or two times, but I really just want to do what I like and stay home with my friends and family. And that's just what I like to do. I'm not like that's just who I am. I don't know.
No,
Alright.
that's cool.
So goals.
Yeah.
Beginning of 2024, got a good start with the new song
Great
just
start.
released.
Great
Very
start.
exciting.
So, what is your goal for the year? Where do you want to be
Yeah.
by the end of
hold on,
2024?
I think I set some goals I set goals every year.
Of
Well,
course,
for the
dude.
past 2 years, not every year.
You must.
Let me pull these
Yeah,
up.
pull them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up.
You got like numbers, like
Yeah,
I want
they're
to get
not-
this many followers,
they're pretty
this many
much-
streams.
I
Pretty
think you're.
much
I think
number goals.
Instagram, bro. You need to be a 500,000. I think you need to go from
Really?
500,000
You think
followers.
so?
Yeah, I think
Half
you're.
a mil? If
I
I
think-
grind, I don't think that's out of the question.
What are you
It's
at right
not.
now?
80.
80K.
80.
80K.
He needs to multiply by 4 and a little bit.
Okay.
No,
What
that's
about
not
TikTok?
bad.
You're bigger on TikTok.
550.
550. Oh, he's already at 500,000 on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
So
my
you got to be 1.5 on TikTok
hmm
and half.
What are your numbers?
so
Because our numbers are big for you, bro.
I set these are my 3 goals. They're all like mostly numbers. So my first goal, this is my main goal. Total streams on Spotify this year, I want to do 50 million. which is good. That'd be
Just
hard.
for 2024, you want
for
to?
the
Yes,
year. For the
yes.
year, just for the year.
And you can see that on Spotify.
Yes.
That's sick. Okay.
And they do it. You know how they do Spotify for artists?
Yes, they do.
Or Spotify Wrapped. And they do it for artists too. So you can see they wrap up all your stats for the year.
Cool.
It's really
Oh, cool.
It's sick. I look forward to it.
We got one for the podcast.
Yeah, you got one for the pod.
We
right?
did. It was
Yeah,
cool.
That's fire. It's awesome. Two songs a month minimum. So
Okay.
Yes.
hopefully more, but 2 is the min.
If you were to like do a third song a month,
Yeah.
like let's say in June you just have this third song you love, you want to release it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna then after that do a third song every month after that, or is that gonna be a lot for you?
I wouldn't hold yourself to
I
that,
wouldn't
bro.
hold that's why I just did the 2 min, just because I know I can hold. I know I can hit that. But I wouldn't. I think if I did 3, I'd be pushing it and maybe start putting out songs that I'm not 100% on.
For
I
sure.
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then the third goal was 1 million monthlies, which now I think that I might have to bump that up because I think.
You said you're at 700K, right?
Yeah, I went up 100K
That's
in the
gonna be
last
done by
2
March.
days. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm already off to a good start. So
Great start.
I think
gotta
I
bury
might
that.
hit that way too early. So
Yeah.
I
You're
might
hitting
bump
that tonight.
If I grind.
Yeah.
If I put in the work though. But if I put in, this is all like taking into account I put in the work and not just be lazy and do nothing the rest of the year.
Do you see yourself? Have you had times where you've like
Oh,
been
yeah.
a little lazy?
Oh yeah.
Where you
I
feel
think
like
this fall I was super
Yeah.
lazy. I had the Grace blow up, and then I just kind of made the move. Once I was in Nashville, I was like figuring stuff out, so I was a little lazy. I didn't post a lot, so dumb, bro. I should have kept grinding and keep capitalizing. It was dumb, but it doesn't matter. We're picking it back up. Trashing's back up. We're chilling.
there we
Good.
go. There we go.
Yeah.
What is your all right? Here we go. What is your biggest regret or biggest missed opportunity in all of your music career?
Missed opportunity.
Do you have it? Do you have an opportunity that you feel like if you went this way instead, like if you took this path, you could have done something different? Or are you happy with everything?
I'm not gonna
you've
lie,
done?
I don't have a huge regret yet. I feel like everything I've done up to this point at the time was what I wanted to do at the time, and it's all grown me in different ways, and I think brought me to where I'm right now. I think I'm in a good spot. I think I like where I'm at right now. And I don't, even though I don't, I changed my style and stuff like that, at the time, that's what I was passionate about. So as long as I'm doing what I'm passionate about, then I think it was the right move. I don't regret it. Nothing super big yet. I'm sure it's going to happen though, I'm sure.
Yeah?
I'll make a stupid mistake.
Everybody
Yeah.
makes mistakes. Just
Um,
kind of.
So, all right, here's a proposal.
Okay.
Let's say if
Wait, what did you say?
it was just a
You
weird
just echoed
noise.
it.
It's crazy. All right, I can't, bro. I can't.
Was that Ant?
A live studio audience is gonna be the death of us.
Let's go, dude.
If you're making music, all right,
Yeah.
and you're doing well, you love what you do, but then an opportunity arises for you to drop music, and you have to work a day job that makes double the pay that you're making doing music.
Nah, I'm not doing that, bro.
No,
No chance. No chance.
not at all.
No chance. Because, I don't think that's worth it.
Triple the pay. Oh,
It depends on how much I'm making at the time doing
Right.
music.
okay.
Right.
Probably not though still, because as long as I've got enough to support and I'm like comfortable, the excess isn't gonna bring me anything more that I want. Because I don't think trading in my free time for more money is worth it in my opinion. Because what's the point
Sure.
of having more money if you're sitting at work all day? If I already have enough.
What if
No way.
what if the music thing didn't work out? What would you be doing now?
I'd still be in school. I was going to school to become a English teacher for high school
Oh,
Really?
for 1 semester. So,
why English?
just into writing and stuff like that.
But that's what
Wait, you like writing? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what you wanted to do, like long term, like outside of music, or
I
it was just
guess.
kind of like.
It was kind of like I can see myself doing this. It wasn't like passion.
Okay.
It was like I guess I can do it. If I'm gonna
What
go.
grade would you have taught? Elementary, middle school?
High school.
Yeah.
I feel like that's goated because you can connect them more. I feel like on a deeper level just because they're a little older and it's more fun.
Yeah.
It would be better. I don't want to talk to the little kids, bro. Like
For sure.
puberty,
Yeah.
disgusting, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Smelly and stuff.
So I'm sure all the listeners want to know, all your listeners want to know,
Okay,
what's your love life look like?
dude, it's nowhere, man.
Nowhere?
Nowhere.
You're in Nashville.
Like I moved to
bro.
Nashville. I went on a couple dates. Nothing worked out, and then I haven't really been home since then.
You know how
And
many
I'm on the grind, bro. I don't.
bachelorette parties are in go to Nashville?
That's true. That's true. Dude, I honestly don't go to downtown that much.
No?
Like I'll go to downtown with the boys like every once in a while, but it's not really my thing. I'm not big like going out. Like I like going to the bar or something with the boys or something, but not like I don't really party like
No?
that or anything. No.
I'm with you there. I'm not a big partier. I hate
It's not
partying,
my
bro.
thing. It's not my thing.
Why
Part of
be
the
like
homebody life.
in a
Awkward.
heated?
Big party guys? I'm
We
a
like to go
homebody,
have a little
bro. I'm a
fun.
homebody.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm homebody.
A little bit, little fun. Zach and I like
fun
Zach
to
and
go
I
out.
like to have a little
I
fun.
like to go
I
out
like to
once
go
in a
out.
while. Like I don't think it sucks. I think it's cool. Like I like having fun, but
Yeah, Zach and I were a little blitzed on New Year's.
I bet you
yeah.
were. Bro. I saw.
Oh, they
this.
were.
So
They were.
Pat, I saw Pat on the gram. He was lost.
He was blurry.
He was in another dimension. the camera was like this. He was like, it was insane. He was in the upside down, bro.
Yeah.
Upside down.
Yeah, he was trying to pull Will Byers out to party with us. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, like you
Oh,
would like
man.
Nashville, bro. There's a lot of spots if you're into that. A lot of
Like-
spots. Barstool bars are good. I like it.
It's a good spot.
'Cause I'm into sports.
The sports bar vibe is fun
yeah.
too.
There's other
Dude.
vibes though.
We have to. Hopefully, you know what? Maybe there's a tournament out there sometime. this year.
There's always a
Oh,
tourist spot.
100%.
There is one.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, that'd be cool to check out. Like, go to the tournament, but then have you be like maybe like a
Go to the
little bit of a tour guide
I'm
for
not
a day
great,
or
so
so.
maybe I will by then, but I'm not a huge. I don't know it like that. Like, I barely go down there.
Well, you know more than us.
I know more than you. I know more than you. I could do it by then too. By the summer.
Summertime, maybe
Yeah,
another
I'll-
6 months.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That could be it.
When's the Henrik bar popping up? What would you call it? If you get a bar
Oh.
in Nashville, what's the name of it?
North Main Street.
Oh,
he had
that would be
right.
cool.
That was quick.
That's decent.
What's the road name of the main road in downtown? Like, there's definitely a road name. Right?
Broadway?
Broadway.
Yeah.
So North Main Street, Broadway,
Yeah.
Nashville,
Be
Nashville, Tennessee.
a word. It'd be a mouthful.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be.
It'd be a
maybe just
mouthful.
North Main.
North Main?
North Main?
That's sick.
Yeah.
North Main pub. or
That'd be
something?
cool.
Alright.
They're just North Main.
Just North Main. Alright. No
Yeah,
pub.
that would
No
be
pub.
sick.
Low
like
key.
that.
Low key.
Low-key.
We could call it the Redhead Rap. Redhead
Oh,
Rap
there you
spot.
go.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
kinda
maybe
dope.
that's like the house IPA.
Yeah, the Redhead Rap. Got a little bit of a cinnamony taste
he's
to it.
thought about
It'd be
this.
crazy.
He's thought about this.
I mean, I'm into a
This
few
is his
breweries.
long-term goal.
Yeah. By the end of 2024.
Yeah, 500
Are you
mil.
into IPAs at all?
Yeah, I'm an IPA fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know a lot of people aren't.
It's garbage.
A lot of people aren't. So you know what the problem
think-
is? Like you just drink, you know, like the Blue Moons and
Yeah.
the Bud Lights.
He's a Blue
and
Moon guy. He's got
Blue
a shirt.
Moon.
I like
Yeah.
Blue Moon too, but
He's got a
after you,
shirt.
it's
I
like
do.
you know, like you just want to keep like up in it. You want to like
You
the
gotta build the tolerance, bro.
the ti-
build
right,
the
the
taste.
taste, and
You
then
gotta build
yeah,
it.
yeah, right.
Like I recently started like sipping on like bourbon with my dad. Like he'll have a glass of
Whoa,
bourbon.
nice.
And I hate it, dude. But
Yeah,
I want to like it. Cause I want when I'm
Right.
like 30, 40, I want to be able to have a bourbon with my son or with just like a older my friend or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
got
be
you.
able to do it, so I'm building it now.
I got some bourbons you can try.
Really?
I have a thing that I just got. It's like a smoker. So you like smoke the bourbon. and shit.
Whoa.
It's sick.
It's kinda cool.
Okay.
It's
I
actually
mean,
dope,
I
yeah.
might cough it up, but
I have some in the car right now.
yeah.
Actually.
Zach and Pat, they can drink like bourbon and whiskey
and they
on
love it.
ice,
And they
and
love
they
it.
sip it and they look like
Straight?
they
Bro,
love
I
it.
drink it straight.
I can't
Yeah.
do it.
It's
yeah,
so
I've been,
good.
Well,
drinking,
yeah.
I've been having it straight.
Do you like it on ice?
It's not bad. It's
Nah,
not as good.
No ice.
Really?
No
Yeah,
ice.
yeah.
No ice. No ice.
No,
It
ice,
waters
yeah.
it down, bro.
Yeah, no ice. No ice.
It
no ice.
cools it. yeah.
Maybe just chill the bottle or something.
I don't
You don't
do
even
that.
chill, just
You
like
don't
up
want it
to
cold
room
at
temp?
all.
Straight up,
Room
yeah,
temp?
room temp, smoke that ish, and then
I guess if you smoke it, it gets hot.
yeah. It gets
Would you
hot
do
and-
a frosted glass?
I've
You
never
say-
tried it.
I'll do
but-
frosted glass for like a. For a
I would do
beer,
it
maybe.
for a beer.
For like a
Not
Yingling.
for a bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a nice Yingling with a frosted glass.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm having a good day.
There you go.
That's
Blue
my.
Moon?
What's your go-to?
Yingling's my number one. Yeah.
Do we have any liquor stores around here? Can we DoorDash something?
DoorDash,
Know
is that
somebody? What's it called?
If you go to my truck, I got stuff in the car.
You have beers in the car?
Not beers. I got bourbon.
I don't like bourbon.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want
I had one Blue Moon, but I think I drank it on the way here.
Guys, don't drink and drive. Are you kidding?
Cut that. You gotta cut that.
Tech guys, man. First episode.
First app?
Dude, first
Zach
day on
gets
the
us
job.
canceled?
Zach. This isn't a good look for your first
It's
day.
off the team.
He's
Bro.
kidding. He's kidding.
That's so. I knew we shouldn't have given him a mic. I knew we shouldn't have given him
This
a
is
mic.
why we need him on the mic.
Wow.
He's gonna give us the hot takes.
Man, Now I have to edit more, dude.
So we've been going for like 40 some, dude, and we'll leave it here because we're gonna do another one back to back. The listeners here will have listened to you on last week's episode too, so they're getting
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
So
ago.
on 25,
Be
this is
Henrik,
27.
then break, and then Henrik.
Right.
We can't have Henrik because that's too much Henrik.
Dude, way
Double
too
henny.
much.
That's
Way
a
too
double
much.
henny on the rocks. So appreciate you coming on, talking a little bit about the musical journey. Maybe we'll get you summertime, June, July. Maybe when we're in Chattanooga or somewhere near you.
Okay.
It's near, Chattanooga's close, right?
It's like a couple
It's like
hours.
2
Like,
hours.
when
there.
they have a,
Forget
They still
that.
live there.
I go to play tournaments there all the time.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get you sometime in between. And
One last thing. What's coming out tomorrow?
oh yes,
New song, Wishing Well. It's happening.
It's happened.
Wishing Wells tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How do you think Wishing Well does versus Half of Forever? Do you think they're both going to be on the same wavelength?
Time will tell, but it's a completely different genre. Like, Half Forever more folky, Wishing Well more country folk.
Okay.
So it's gonna maybe tap into a different audience. It depends how I do. Just gotta grind on the TikTok, but that's all it is.
Give me a preview of Wishing Well. Like what's the story of it? Like what's it about?
So it's like one of my first like heartbreak type songs. Like it's just about a girl like
Real story or fake?
fake. Well,
Oh, okay. Maybe.
eh,
You can relate a little.
I pulled some nuggets out from real life.
From real
Cool.
stuff,
Okay.
yeah.
Just the idea of Wishing Well is like you meet a girl that's the best thing you could ever imagine, but also like the worst thing. So it's like the give and take type thing. You'll see when you have to listen to it. You see.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that, bro.
Just give it to
I'm
me.
looking forward to
Yin
that.
yang type.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, that's coming out tomorrow on Spotify, Apple
Everywhere.
Music,
Anywhere
everywhere.
you listen, anywhere, literally
That's
anywhere.
And where can they find you? What's your handle on like Spotify?
It's just Henrik, Henrik.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Both
everywhere.
and on IG same way,
IG.
and on TikTok.
Yeah.
All right.
Those would be the big three. Henrik, Henrik.
Don't miss
Episode
out.
27 in the books. See y'all soon.
Take it easy.
Later.
Thanks.
Bang.